Hello everyone! If you don't already know me, my name is Ozzy, I use they Z pronouns, and I have been working on a pilot for this channel for the past little bit. A pilot which I have barely talked about, I realize. Now, to be fair, originally I wasn't planning on making a video talking about the pilot a whole lot. One of the things I really wanted to do was have like a mystery aspect, maybe like, you know, a couple of theories pop up here and there where you just kind of gotta watch to figure it out. But that was until I checked my phone about like 20 minutes ago and saw that I had already gotten past 200 views, literally on a video I just made at like midnight one night. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that to happen. Glad it did. Thank you. Like, I really appreciate it, but I wasn't expecting it. But since it did happen, I thought it was only fair to actually talk about the show a little bit. What to expect, what not to expect. Yeah, all that fun stuff. So, without further ado, let's move this along. Alright, now let's get into it. The first thing to go over is that although this is a parody show, it is actually taking place hundreds of years after the end of the original Gen 4 series. I think there could have been some tweaks, but I think overall it's a really cute ending, and you hush. Anyways, one of the big inspirations for the pilot, now known as Forces of Harmony, by the way, we have a name, guys. But one of the big inspirations for Forces of Harmony was a lot of infection AUs, surprisingly. One of which I believe was called false alicorn syndrome, but I cannot tell you for sure, and unfortunately I can't credit the creator either, because TikTok got banned, unfortunately, while I was making this. So, rest in peace, TikTok. I will take this time to say, though, that although many infection AUs inspired this pilot, there will not actually be an infection AU taking place in this pilot. However, there will be several creepypastas that will not only be mentioned, but will be making appearances as alternate universes later in the show, with the exception of one of the listed that is actually canon in the current Forces of Harmony universe. I will try to squeeze in as many references to some of your favorite creepypastas as possible, but for now, I'm just going to list the ones that might potentially become canon in future episodes of the series. There are 4 that I'm currently debating about making canon in the show. Those 4 being the Friendship Test, Silent Ponyville, the Rainbow Factory, and the Apple Sleep Experiment. If you are familiar with any or all of these creepypastas, I will be leaving a link to the original text creepypasta, and also trying to find audio readings for all of these creepypastas that I will link in the description below as well. Hi, so this is me during editing. Just wanted to share a few updates because some of this might be inaccurate. So, first things first, the TikTok ban did actually happen when I started making this video. I just didn't know it was gonna last for, like, not even a full day. However, CAPCUT, which is the main editing software, did get temporarily banned. I'm not sure if that ban is gonna come up. I found a way to override it. I'm not too worried about it. Airplane mode is a wonderful thing. What can I say? Anyways, I also want to apologize if I sound a little different for the next part of this video. I was sick when I started recording it and then took a couple of days off to come back to the CapCut ban. It's been a whole thing. It's been a whole week. Anyways, with that out of the way, please enjoy the rest of the video. Anyways, now that I've talked about a few things that might be canon in the show, let's talk about what actually is going to be canon and the basic storyline. The actual story of Forces of Harmony starts with Bleeding Heart, a unicorn who specializes in plant magic and is currently trying to become the personal student of Princess Twilight, which at the moment is very difficult because of a rumor with a lot of students going missing at Canterlot or becoming anomalies of some sort. I wouldn't worry about it too much though, I'm sure that's fine. In fact, while we're on topic, there's very little to worry about. Thanks to Princess Twilight and the late Guardians of Friendship, pretty much every race across Equestria has been united in harmony. From zebras to dragons, there are new sorts of races moving in to different cities every day. Overall, life is peaceful all over Equestria for almost every inhabitant. The only significant change is Ponyville becoming New Ponyville and becoming a large tourist spot thanks to its connections to the Guardians of Friendship. And right next door to New Ponyville is still the Everfree Forest, which is not only bursting with magic, but has become one of the largest wild magic sources in all of Equestria. Most of the wild magic has been kept under wraps by the Canterlot government. However, there have been some reported anomalies, such as ponies going in and coming out alicorns. Of course, this isn't the only example, but it is by far the rarest and most dangerous example, as many ponies are likely to go insane at the very least. But let's circle back to Bleeding Heart, the main character of the series. Bleeding Heart was adopted by the Greenhoof family, a family which currently owns the Greenhoof Orchard, which is sharing land with the historic Sweet Apple Acres. No one knows exactly how she ended up with the Greenhoof family, but one thing they do know is that with her connection to plant magic, the orchard is currently thriving and actually rising in fame because of its sweet fruits. However, this has also started rumors that Bleeding Heart is connected to one of the alicorn anomalies that went missing not too long ago. She is admittedly very shy and socially awkward, like yours truly, but she tries to use these rumors as motivation to do better for herself in life, hence why she wants to aspire to be Twilight's student. One of the biggest inspirations for Bleeding Heart as a character actually was Willow from the Owl House, and by big inspiration, I mean big inspiration. Funny enough, Bleeding Heart was never actually supposed to become the main character of Forces of Harmony. I originally made her for a My Little Pony D&D campaign, but ended up replacing her with the original main pony and essentially flipping their roles after I figured the other pony would be a better fit for the campaign. I also feel that in general, Bleeding Heart is more true to the My Little Pony brand, and this way I also was able to give her more friends and family, including her best friend, Huckleberry. Huckleberry is a pretty interesting character for a few reasons. One being that he wasn't a character I originally written, and was actually a character my boyfriend had written to be a best friend character to Bleeding Heart. I think he's also going to be fun because the original story did not have a whole lot of important male characters, and also Huckleberry doesn't exactly fit the stereotypical My Little Pony character mold, for quite a few reasons. Jokes aside though, I love these goobers and I'm so excited to start putting them on adventures and putting those adventures on the internet. Now, a lot of these adventures later on are going to require higher quality animation, but I don't know how to do that. So for right now, the pilot is actually inspired more off of animatics. One of the biggest inspirations that comes to mind being Epic the Musical animatics. So to give a comparison, the pilot is going to look something like this, while I'm hoping, even in a few episodes, it'll start to look more like this. By the way, I would like to say that neither of the clips shown were mine or my own creation, and also neither of them are superior art styles or animation styles. I am simply showing them here to give a rough idea of what my goals look like for the show animation-wise. But with all of that, I should probably start wrapping this video up. I hope this gets some people excited for Forces of Harmony. I hope this video goes out to show more people about it. And you just, I hope all the things. If you're interested in following along, please consider giving the video a like and subscribe, and please follow along for the upcoming release of Forces of Harmony. Until then, wherever you are, whenever you are, I hope you have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, or a good night. Bye!